Welcome to Silver Moon Stories, a quiet space for endings that feel like beginnings. Each story here is a slow descent from thought to stillness, from movement to rest. As the world grows dark and the tide turns inward, these words are an invitation to let go, to soften and to sleep. So settle in, find your comfort, let your breath slow, and allow the waves to carry you. Tonight's story is called The Lighthouse of Still Waters. The shoreline glows with the last light of dusk, a quiet seam where grey-blue sky meets calm water. The sea moves with quiet purpose, neither hurrying nor holding back. There is no urgency here, only ease, only warmth. The lighthouse turns with a low hum, its beam sweeping across the water like a pulse that never falters. Far off, the harbor murmurs, ropes settling, bells faint as breath. The tide keeps its rhythm, faithful, steady, certain. Let your shoulders fall, let your attention rest. The shore will hold you, the evening will teach peace. Your breath follows the sea. Breathe in, breathe out. Nothing to manage, nothing to force. The air arrives like a gentle wave and leaves the same way, steady, wise, unhurried. Let your focus drift to the crown of your head. The scalp softens, the forehead smooths, the space between your brows releases. The lighthouse turns again. Its light moves, but the heart of it stays still, like you, unmoving at the center of all that changes. Breathe in as if the sea is lifting you. Exhale as if it's setting you down again. If the breath is shallow, let it be shallow. If it deepens, let it deepen. You are safe to follow the body's pace. Soften the eyes, let the lids rest, heavy and kind. Relax the cheeks and the jaw. Let the tongue rest at ease. The tide draws near and slips away again. Predictable, gentle, like this season of life. Change doesn't demand, it listens. Retirement, renewal, slower days. They are tides changing direction, guided by unseen moons, each turn as natural as breath itself. Warmth spreads down the back of the neck. The throat opens, unguarded. Shoulders melt downward like sand settling after a wave recedes. Upper arms slacken, elbows loosen, forearms soften, hands unclench, their shape like shells resting in wet sand. Hold what serves, let the rest return to the sea. Breathe in again and out. Notice the space after the exhale, that small silence, the quiet cove that holds you there. The chest rises and falls, the ribs widen gently, the belly eases, unguarded, free. With every breath it opens like a tide pool, welcoming what arrives, releasing what leaves. The lower back loosens, the hips grow heavier, cradled by the ground, like stones warmed by the day. Thighs soften, knees drift into ease, calves unwind, ankles unfasten, feet relax, toes fanning like sea grass, content to rest. If a thought appears, hold it lightly like a shell in your palm. Turn it once, thank it, then set it down by your feet and let the next wave carry it away. The lighthouse keeps its watch. The beam turns, the core remains. The tide demonstrates grace, one phase yielding to the next, each movement faithful to its rhythm. Breathing finds its own pace now. The body lies open to ease. The shoreline whispers, stay. Sand stretches ahead, cool where the tide kissed it, warm where the sun lingered. Each grain, a note in the long, quiet song of evening. You stand where both temperatures meet, balanced between what is past and what still glows. From afar, the harbor speaks. Soft bells, ropes knocking lightly against wooden masts. A city of stillness, no rush, only rhythm. Your body is like this tide, moving differently with time, but still true to its nature. Perhaps slower now, perhaps more careful. Still, the rhythm endures. Change is not the sea leaving, it's the sea revealing a new edge of shore. At your feet, seashells wait like small choices, some whole, some gently broken, each beautiful for how it's been shaped. You don't need to carry them all. Keep only the few that speak to peace. A scallop of gratitude, a spiral of curiosity, a fragment of joy that still catches light. Set the others down, the sea will remember them for you. The lighthouse beam turns, and steadiness fills your chest. You carry a light of your own, quiet, sure, unproven, but steady. To stay steady is not to stay the same. It is to stay in touch with breath, with warmth, with the simple things that nourish you. A kind voice, a slow walk, the comfort of early sun. The sand shapes to your feet and releases again. No need to hold a step once it's taken. Listen now to the hush that follows each wave, that golden stillness, that small room where peace lives. It asks for nothing and gives everything. The lighthouse door stands open. You step inside and the hush greets you. Wooden steps spiral upward, each one worn smooth by kind years. Your footfall echoes softly, a round steady sound, calm and sure. Amber light fills the space, warm as tea held to the glow. The air smells faintly of salt and pine and quiet patience. On the first landing, a small room waits, chair by a window overlooking the bay. You sit, and the wood knows you. The glass carries harbor sounds, bells, ropes, waves brushing against stone. Your breath drifts on its own now, unmeasured, trusted. Up another turn, another room. This window faces the open sea. A closed journal rests on the table. No pages to fill, no tasks to complete. Only presence, only rest. The beam turns overhead, a companion, not a command. It whispers, stay close to what is kind. Let effort fall away like sand from your shoes. Rain begins, soft, familiar. Each drop a note in a lullaby that knows every season of your life. A room for beginnings, a room for middles, a room for endings that open quietly into something new. Your body listens, wisdom leads. If a joint speaks, soften. If a muscle asks to rest, let it. The harbor hush and rain weave together into one gentle sound. Thoughts slow like boats finding safe water. You are in good shelter. The night holds watch. Now it becomes simple. The sea holds your weight. The shore receives each step. It asks for nothing. The tide turns, always with care. It leaves gently. It returns gently. A faithful motion, a promise kept. Your breath unhurried. The light keeps its circle. You rest inside it. Rain at the window, harbor far and kind, lull and quieter lull. There is nothing to steer. You float, the water knows the way. This, a bend, a pause, a return to ease. If a thought rises, let it rise like foam. It fades. If a feeling tugs, let it tug softly and loosen. Warmth gathers at your center. The beam turns again, a kind metronome of time you no longer keep. You are safe on this quiet sea. You are safe on this quiet shore. Each breath opens a small door into stillness. No effort now, only rest, only kindness. The bed becomes a small boat, the water level and kind. What you carried today sets itself down. It will wait for morning. The mind smooths, the body settles, the tide moves toward still water. Light watches, rain soothes, sea holds. You drift, and the drift is peace. The sea stays steady, even when the surface sighs. The lighthouse keeps its sweep, a promise glowing through the dark. You are within its circle, cared for, seen, allowed to rest. There is nothing to carry tonight. Let it all fall away. The harbor breathes far and kind. The rain speaks softly in a language you don't need to know. The tide knows its way home. Let it lean over you like a soft quilt. Morning will come, not demanding, but gentle, lifting the sky in pale gold. Clarity will arrive as lightly as mist leaving the shore. For now you are held, You are quiet. You can rest now. Let the waves carry you. Let the light keep watch. Let sleep find you and stay.